The most terrifying crime scene in modern true crime history. Missouri, June 2017. First responders rush into a massive dark reptile facility. Inside, 200-pound anacondas, giant reticulated pythons, and lying face down on the cold concrete is 29-year-old Benjamin Rennick. His brother Sam is pacing the bloody crime scene in pure terror. "A 200-pound python escaped!" Sam yells. His breathing is completely erratic. Benjamin's wife Lindley is screaming in the background, violently clutching her chest. Police quickly separate them. Sam's story is flawlessly chaotic. Everything points directly to Sam. He was standing right over the body. He's the one pushing the rogue snake theory to every single cop who will listen. Police sweep the humid corridors, weapons drawn. They are completely convinced Sam orchestrated a genius, untraceable biological hit on his own brother. Sam had unrestricted access. He knew the dark layout perfectly. Stage a brutal animal attack, take over the lucrative reptile empire. It makes perfect, terrifying sense. For the first 48 hours, detectives are dead set on locking Sam away forever. But the coroner steps over the chaotic biohazards. He checks the deep trauma on Benjamin's back. These aren't predatory bite marks. You cannot crush a human body exactly like this. He looks up. Resting on a dusty shelf is a single shell casing. This was no animal. Benjamin was trapped. It's dead silent except for the loud hiss of heat lamps. Benjamin's phone lights up with a heart emoji from his wife. He drops his guard completely. He ignores the faint sound of footsteps echoing on the cold concrete. He steps right into a fatal trap. Cold steel pressed directly against his skull. The hammer dropped. He collapsed onto the cold concrete. The attacker stood over his lifeless body, aimed at his back 8 more times. Pure emotional overkill. So who hated Benjamin enough to do this? Where were they? This is a terrifying lesson in modern digital deception. The person plotting your end will manipulate your sense of safety using a glowing screen. They will leave their cell phone miles away, creating an ironclad alibi. Would you ever suspect the person sending you heart emojis is actually hunting you? Sam was innocent. The true mastermind wasn't a business rival. It was the grieving wife, Lindley, the exact same woman acting absolutely hysterical outside the crime scene. Her business was entirely bankrupt. She was drowning in hidden debt, having multiple secret affairs, and Benjamin had a $1 million life insurance policy. 1 month earlier, she crushed up heavy narcotics, slipped a lethal powder into his protein shake. He barely survived. So this time, she called her criminal ex-boyfriend. Lindley thought she was an absolute genius. She left her phone at her spa, forced an employee to text Benjamin building her fake alibi. Then she drove 50 miles, brought the cold steel, finished it. But she forgot one tiny, arrogant detail. She texted her ex-boyfriend right after the bloodbath. 2 short letters. LOL. Digital metadata cracked her ghost alibi instantly. The ex-boyfriend flipped, showed cops the murder weapon. Lindley was fully convicted. No $1 million, no freedom. Locked in a maximum security cell for decades. Overcome by greed, betrayed by texts. Hit subscribe. The most terrifying crime scene in modern true crime history.